Okay, I'll try to make this as quickly as possible. This is the big strat for pushing apartments on CT, but this is the 64 tick variant. Now you're going to aim about at this crack here. Aim a little bit higher, either a third the way, like about there, or aim a fifth about here. Either way, with the smoke, uncrouch, while aiming there, jump through. This player is probably going to have the longest range weapon if you are doing this on a half buy or force buy. That smoke will smoke right here in in deep apps. Another way to throw it is to aim at the corner where it meets this crack here, and then jump through. But really, whatever's easiest for you. Now you're gonna then come up towards cat, throw whatever smokes you need to cover mid, because you're the primary mid player. You watch towards underpass and make sure they don't go up conn from mid. Then you're gonna have a teammate covering deeper up cat. So don't worry about that too much. That's the second player's job. The second player is going to come straight out of market towards apps. Stop at this shadow. Don't crouch. It can be a little bit before, it can be a little bit after, but preferably before to make the jump as easy as possible for the next player. Then you're going to want to come up to this wall here, throw a flash right about there. That flash's job isn't to flash deep apps like this, it's supposed to flash anybody pushing out. So if you throw it a little bit closer to this corner or back here, it should still be fine, but it's just to keep the next player from getting rushed. Next, the final player. That player, by the way, should have had the best spawn, but the last player should then... I'll place a bot where this guy was supposed to be. Now, the final player should have the second best spawn. Run out. Make sure you know where exactly your teammate's standing. You're gonna crouch jump like that. If you do have a duck jump bind, it's even easier. You just press spacebar, but if you don't, you'll need to press crouch and whatever you used to jump. Now, you're going to look towards this wall so that you don't get flashed by your teammate's flash. But really, you're just gonna then... By the way, this player should have a close range weapon or an SMG if you're ecoing. If not, they can buy whatever gun they prefer. But they should be looking towards this wall as they push, and then right when they hear the flash go off, they immediately turn to make sure nobody pushed through. Now there will be a smoke here. And your job is to then come towards this couch and stand on it. Make sure that nobody pushes in your peripheral vision. But stay looking towards the wall if possible to make sure that you don't get flashed by anyone who's trying to rush through like this. Either way, that's the final player's job. But after that, you're then supposed to re-smoke right here to hold them off a little bit longer. So you should be throwing that when the smoke fades, not when it's completely gone. If you do prefer, you can play on this side, because most people will be checking the right before the left. Sometimes they'll check the left before the right, but whatever off angle you prefer. The only reason I don't suggest this as much is because this side is easier to play anti-flash. That's it.